How would you like to learn one of the most common mistakes on the forehand side and, of course, get the solution? Well, it has all to do with the word space. I want you to embed that into your mind and also get out on the court and practice creating more space on your forehand. My name is Jeff Salzenstein. I'm the founder of Tennis Evolution. I'm a former top 100 ATP player, and I am super passionate about helping players all over the world. That's why we create these free videos on YouTube, because we want you to get educated so that you can help yourself feel empowered to become a better tennis player. Today we're talking about the forehand, and one of the most common problems I see is that people get way too close to the ball. So they approach the ball, they hit it, they do a lot of this stuff. Everything is so close to the body. Now, this has several meanings. What do I mean by that? When players are tight or scared, they become more contracted. So you're in this position when you're tight and you're nervous more often. Now, again, I know I'm exaggerating, but I like to exaggerate for the purpose of learning. Now, in order to change this, we've got to create more space. Look what I do here. Create more space, especially with this first move. I was working with a client recently. He sent me a video of his forehand. He says, Jeff, I've been struggling with my forehand for years. I took one look at it, and guess what? No off arm. This off arm, it might as well not even have been connected to his body. So he makes his first move, and it looks something like this. And I see this a lot. This arm is not active enough. It's not straight enough. It's not powerful enough. And these arms are not working together. We've got to get them working together. Most players are too low when they start. So they're too close and they're too low like this. This is all the stuff that I see. And other coaches see as well. This is not like some groundbreaking concept that I'm revealing to you. However, I don't see players or hear coaches talking about creating enough space and how to do it enough. And that's what this video is all about. So when you make the first move, you're in your ready position. And you'll notice with me, I don't start in a ready position like this. I actually start with my semi-Western grip and my racket is tilted. Yeah, you can start like this as well, but I like being here because all I have to do now, look what I do with this off arm. I let this off arm bring the racket up. So the motion is out and up, out and up. A lot of players just go here and they even separate the hands like this. There's no connection. This off arm and off hand is huge. So you want to push out and you want to go up. Now, as soon as I do that, look what happens to my elbow here. Look where my hand is. What happens is when we get too close, we start to lay the racket back like this. I was guilty of this. Sometimes even if I had a strong first move, I had a tendency to bring my hand back and I have a little tail in my forehand, a little extra backswing. So we've got to push the hands out and we got to get the elbow away, and we do that by just moving this off hand here. Now you can separate, but look how my arms are still connected. And I like to have an analogy of holding a huge beach ball right here, and then from here all I have to do is drop my racket and swing and go at the ball. But it all has to do with that first move. If you have an inefficient first move, if you move like this, you have no chance of finding space later. You're not going to be able to go from here and then swing out. So it all is predicated on how you start. So let me show you again. The first move, I toss the ball up, and this is what it should look like. I don't see players in this position enough right here, this strong power position. How are you going to improve this? If you're used to being here when you make a first move, how are you going to improve it? I suggest you do exactly what I'm doing right here. Toss a ball in the air and see if you can find this position. It can be this position or this position. I don't care. I prefer separate at this point because when people hang on too long, then they're late. So just toss the ball up and see if you can push those hands out and get those hands away from the body. You don't want to be stiff and tight, but I don't see a lot of that. I usually see people too close. The biggest problem players have is they let the ball get into them and they're too close to the ball. So we want to work on creating space, almost like you have a bubble around your body. So all you got to do, it's like it's easy, right? No, it can be easy if you get the reps in. You make this move and now you have space, right? You just make a first move and you keep the hands away from the body, right? Keep the hands away from the body. Boom. Now also notice where I finish. I finish with space. Look where my hand is when I catch the racket, and then I can bring it in after if I want. So this circular motion of being here and swinging around the body, it starts with space. That's the theme today, is how can you become a spaceman or a space woman with your forehand? Become a spaceman or a space woman with your forehand. Create space. Space and then finish with space. Not close and finish close. A lot of times I call them alligator arms. You know, you don't want to have the alligator arms on your forehand. Okay, that's playing scared tennis. We want to play free and we want to play effortless. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson today. I enjoyed bringing it to you. I feel like I delivered a lot of value, and I'd love for you to do me a favor. Make sure you give the thumbs up button, because whenever you do that, when you push that thumbs up button, it lets YouTube know that we actually made a good video. So I'd really appreciate that. Make sure that that you're subscribed to the channel, your notifications are turned on, and if you have comments or questions, leave them below. Any videos you want us to make in the future, we'll do our best to make them. I'm here to deliver value. I'm passionate about helping you get to the next level. These videos can help. Our channel can help, but let's take it to the next step. If you want to go in the next step of your journey and you want to learn the 3 myths that players are making with their forehands all over the world, click the link in the description below or somewhere in this video. We'll get you that free gift along with the solutions. Stop making these myths. Stop falling for the myths. Stop making mistakes. Let's get you the solutions to your forehand. Thanks for your time today. We'll see you at the next video. My name's Jeff Salzenstein. Over and out.